Hello and welcome to Resident RPG Acha. This is Resident. I mean, who else would it be, right? Just noticed that the game's not full screen for some reason. All right. Nope, that did not change anything. All right, so if I remove the window behind me. Oh, okay. One sec. I know what. All right. Just going to close down. All right. Should be fine. I closed the Moo Moo player for Lost Sword. Besides, all right, all right. Let me bring back the chats. All right. So of course, who else would it be? This is me, Ruslan. I mean, well, what is my kick chat? Anyways, hmm, one sec. Let me just check on that. What's wrong? Says stream preview session healthy. Oh, okay. All right. I made a chat from the stream info. All right. That's okay. That's the issue. All right. Yeah, okay. That looks more like it. Well, I don't get people on Twitch either way, but still. All right. Okay, so of course, who else would it be? It's me, Roslyn. It's my account. All right, music's back. It looks like my microphone is working. If it's not, please do tell me. All right. So already, I was wishing, finishing a Liberal Hive Mind video, so that's why I kind of cut it close tonight. And I did get my, did go grab my 10 daily diamond from the, daily shop, cash shop for, Brown Dust 2. Alright, she just caught a fish about a minute ago, so we're fine there. Alright. Sell all those fishes. Wish we had many more things to build because I have quite a lot of money here. But Bendo ship upgrades. They added like new rods, but just the new rods because it was impossible to capture the fish on stage 4 and 5. So that's why they added the new rods. So did not change anything. The stage 5 mythical fish are still impossible to catch, so don't know why. They're going to have to add other rods than stage 6, 7, and then we'll be able to catch fish from stage 5 and 6. Still not 7, though. Seems like it's a bit on the pointless side. Well, what they really need to do is, let me just go back here for a second. Is allowed to do the ship management, allow to increase the size. Not new skins. All right, you know, some of them are pretty. I mean, Steamboat kind of looks kind of cool. So I'll have to remember that next time the game's requires me to spend deco coins. Well, that's where one's place when I can spend like 750. All right, but there you can upgrade capacity. You can upgrade anything. Maximum upgrade achieved, and it was just like 3 upgrades. Well, we've had at least like, I don't know, 10 different rods. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. This is still a bug. It says a new guest after 2 minutes, but if you go currently, I did that once. I got a weird bug. Is that if you actually recruit a new 5-star girl or a 5-star girl, I believe I have all the girls except the event ones. It does not upgrade them. The game kind of bugs out. Like, oh, she was available before, but you're telling me she's available now. No, she's no longer available, but you're telling me she is. All right. Yuck. And there's a big bug. I have not reported it. If you go on this side, for some reason, you fall and you appear. Although this could just be on Google Play Games Beta. I did try the game on Moo Player. It was super slow for some reason. I could have tried, I could have tried to, and even the AI was willing to assist me, tried to change the settings, but I currently just use Moo for Last Sword, so this is on Google Play's beta, yet it's still open by the PC client. So I don't know if it's a combination or both, or it seems weird. Yeah, that's a plus 10. All right, our daily 20 are done. Here we go. Ah, no regular, no. All right, did I check out? Checked out earlier today. You need to check out 3 or 5 times a week, so it counts even if you check out like a couple of minutes in between. I don't know how short a window you can. Well, I believe as long as it's not grayed out, so maybe after a minute or two, so you can get that weekly done really, really quickly. Although I don't know what would really be the point. All right. Wait, it's missing things here. Okay, so I'll probably let me just go to do the guild. Oh, big 50k gold. Wow. I have no idea if it's more gold if you're in the bigger guild. My guild seems to be active, so that's enough with me. There's nothing really. There's guild boss like once every month? 7 days. It lasts for 3 days and then you wait 30 days. Alright. Well, it's a boss and I hate bosses in this game. They're really poorly done, so I mean that's fine with me. I do it like 2 or 3 times to make sure I get the correct score, and then that's it. Okay, so this will okay, so weekly, alright, weekly. Wait, where is it? Like into games every day. Wait. Okay, I'm missing a day, I believe. I actually got Sunday to Monday, Monday to Tuesday. Alright, so yeah, so we should be at 3 or 5, and then check out Loopy Diner Cell. Alright, it's 3 times a week, so I've done it at least 3 times. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let me just restart the game, because they still have not fixed this bug. See? We're in like the twilight zone of days, like so Chinese symbol or whatever Asian language that is symbols. Actually, I think it's Japanese, but let me just go. All right. Okay, let's just give it time. I hope my PC does not slow down, because I need to do a Windows upgrade, but I always forget. And then if I reboot, I have all my tabs open and everything set up as I enjoy it. Well, then it's like, if I reboot, I have to redo all that. So, all right, opening up the game again. Because now I think it's is it this up? No, probably not. It's one of the recent updates when you open Brown Dust 2, which would be the PC client. Now it's states in parentheses GPG for Google Play Games Beta. Well, actually, it's Google Play Games, not Beta, but I will always, I guess, call it Google Play Games Beta. Yep, it opens up the screen and then closes, but then it opens up again. It's been doing that for I think since last maintenance. So I don't know if it's a major issue or not. Does not seem to do too much, and had I not told you guys, you probably would not have noticed. Very nice, but it's not a Justia, that's Radiant Justia. It's Justia is flat, except on one or two costumes, so that is Sacred Justia. That's how we can tell them apart. The presence or absence of rest. Right. Here we go. What did we get? 10 tickets. 10 tickets. All right. Pretty good on tickets. I was pretty lucky with doing my Dalby polls. Well, the polls in my other two games were just really, really terrible, but my Dalby polls were good. If you just saw that version of the game. Oh, Rice Burst Pass. Nope. No thanks. Alright. No issue. Let me just check that really quickly. About the issues. Where report XP could not be obtained from additional talks after unlocking all talks. Okay, did not experience that. Thankfully, so. Events. Oh, okay. Have to go to see details. Alright. And look at that. It shows 23 hours, 46 minutes left. It fixes itself. You just have to log out and log back in. It's probably just a display issue. It's not a big deal. It's annoying that I have to log out and log back in though. That is the issue. If it showed like a random number, I just need to. I know that the game resets at 8 p.m. New York time, my time zone. I'm not in New York. I'm closer to Montreal. But then I know, oh, it's 18:45. Okay, I have an hour and 15 minutes left. That is a non-issue, but I don't like having Japanese symbols and it not counting anything. So let's go for the pass. All right, daily login. Oh yeah, I forgot to do like basic things I usually do. See quick hunts, it should be red. I recently upgraded Dalby's new skin, so I have to do new costume. Sorry, so I have to get back to a decent amount of. Have so much beat. Looks like poop. I know it kind of looks like poop. Company fuel or whatever. And every stack of I think 9,9999 is taking up one spot in my inventory, but thankfully you can just upgrade it with more gold. So. Alright, so got 10 spins. Let's do the spins. Freebie spin. Ooh, at 50 spins. Am I close? 50 spins, I will get 10 more tickets. Very cool. And do we get anything else that's worthy? No, these they're not really special. Yeah. Alright, this is 4-star. Okay, 4-star plate. Oh, ingots, so you can make gear with that. Alright, that's actually good. That you can quickly run out if you're trying to get +4 items. +4 of the ultra rare gear. Alright, try a draw. We'll do the draws. In case I got lucky. I'm almost guaranteed to get one of the weapons. See, Dalby's already +5. I think I already got an extra copy, or was that last event? But there's not much. I thought there's not much. Not many interesting things to buy with the golden threads. With these, you can buy girls. You can buy with the powder of hope. That's a great. It's one per pole basically, so. Right. Egress. Yeah, I'm doing maxed one. I do first. Or actually, I could skip, but it's one closer, and yeah, you can get a like an extra copy, but it happens, and then +2, because she's +2 plus, and she's physical, so not really, I do not really intend on buffing her, and I don't know if that's her best costume or not, so I go for Rafina last, because if she gets to +1, she gets extra stats. And Ibris is at +1, +2, you get nothing, so. I think we're pretty low on the draw points because we just got, we're able to +5, that'll be fairly easily. See, we're at 19%, so. Alright. And next time I do polls, I think, yeah, I'll be able to do actually, I'll be able to use draw points. And also do some polls until I get a new girl. Okay, so I am actually missing one girl. I believe it's one of Rafina's costumes. Alright, so the gear. The one I need the least. Again, it's Therese. Nothing against Therese. I believe she's one of the most attractive. She would probably be the ideal wife or girlfriend material in this game. Best looking, of course, is Celeste, or whatever what her name. I always mix up her name, but she's in my main party. You were at 85%. Archdemons. Oh, that one's new. It's for Seer, but it's just a super rare, so. She was on the banner recently. Alright, so second up is Rafina's. Because I don't even have the SR, so might as well. I do use a couple of physical girls, but not that many. I use like 5 or maybe 7. Sometimes I have to switch one out in my 5-character party. I use Rue the most. I love Rue. Alright, so I did this one before because this one already had the SR. So we'd be at 88%. Yep, the odds are seem to be much lower on even though it's half the pity to get a new piece of gear. Oh wait, not exchange. All right. Wait, I can't draw? Why is it not letting me draw? Alright, what in... Did I already do the draw? Oh, sorry, I was looking here for some reason. I was looking at the 80%. My bad, guys. Alright, 1-0. Now 89%. If need be, actually, how many days are left? Day 7, actually 3. All right, in 3 days I will be at 98%. So in 4 days I should be able to get it, unless, and odds are really high that I will get another. And even if I go on her freebie, it's not guaranteed that I get it. So I guess I could use 10 tickets to pretty much guarantee it, but I'd rather save for costumes, because I like to see the girls. I play this for the ladies. Sadly, there are many dudes in this game, way too many. Right. And they even added Gray, a new costume for Gray recently, so they're not phasing out dudes, sadly. Steel Engine, Rafina, pickup missions. Okay, I don't care. Here, finally did all the stages, the freebie stages. This is where the story will be, so while we're here, we just go to start the story. Please, quick bow, boom. 100. All the event costumes, that's why I get more than the normal event amount of points. Alright, let's buy the ring. This is also good to get. I actually haven't gotten. Well, the event is just a week old, so. Should I just. Yeah, let me just buy the essence and all that. In case I forget. I don't want to have to forget to. I recently fully upgraded a couple of girls. Well, fully upgrade without the new +1, +2, +3 with these with the Sparks of Rampage. Okay, not even enough. Alright, I have half of them. Alright, okay. This report story is temporarily unlocked during Fox's Gambit and can also be accessed via the report menu. Once the event ends, it will lock and require the appropriate report level to access. Items, features, and the story are rewards for reaching report levels. Viewing the story does not grant these items. Okay. Report stories are basically like like the mini dates or the chats you have in well, it's basically the same, similar to Eversoul, as the same chats as you do in Lost Sword. And then you have levels 1 to I don't know how it goes up to 20, and then you get extra stat per level. It's most of the stats. While in this game it's just crit rate, and then it's every 10 levels. So it's I don't know. I think at max level plus 10 or what have you, maximum level of bonus accuracy it's +2. So yeah, so 50 is probably plus 10. So I don't know if it's more. One of her fluffy tails is flicking back and forth in front of me when suddenly it draws close and tickles the tip of my nose. One of her. Who is her? I'm assuming it's Dalvi, but it should be a little bit more precise. And then it said it draws close. I mean the tail or the person? At you, alright? Bless you. Oh, that sneeze came out of nowhere. I'm doing regular female voice. If I keep feeling under the weather, I could take care of you. Take care of you tonight. Ooh, wink, wink. All right. Okay. PC does not want me to take screenshots. Well. Okay, Delvey switches her tail with a playful smile. Alright, I just think they messed up her face in this costume. I don't know if I'm the only one. The great cleavage, I mean, just the face is a bit distracting. Although, she looks better here than she did in the event story. Previous event story. Well, this is technically event story, but it's in the diner, so... It kind of mixed things up, I guess. It's new. So we are discovering this together, and that's also new that they started adding numbers and letters like with the dailies. I think they want things to be clearer. But you're the one who made me sneeze. That's part of her charm. Only because you kept me waiting. Alright. Well, I have a restaurant to run. You left me all by myself for so long. By so long, you mean the time between when you came in and when you sat down? Yeah. I mean, this is a restaurant. I mean, it's just, yeah, it probably has the best hits in the whole restaurant for sure, yeah. And probably one of the most attractive currently in the restaurant. Probably but, you know, I have to fake it with the other clients. The loneliness was almost unbearable. And then she winks down. Those are nice. You know, it's no wonder she's in my main party. Well, actually, I believe when I started, there was an event to get her to +5 fairly easily, or they give it every new account. I know they give Celeste to new accounts at +5. I'm not sure about Dalvi, but it might have been a Dalvi like banner. I shrug off Dalvi's teasing and check the wine rack. I'm checking her rack. All right, saving that one. That's a funny one. Yep, that's a crude way of saying a woman's breasts, a rack. Come on, you probably all made that joke in your head, and I'm the one saying it. Nice rack. Or, you know, it could be as easy as I don't like that one and normally reserve it for like cowgirls, you know, like, cowgirls as an anime manga, hentai, you know, the girls that actually are anthropomorphic. Oh, hello, Twitchbot. Yeah, I'm sure you're offering great deals on StreamBots. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Uh, anthropo, anthropomorphic. Anyways, animal girls that are meant to look like cows. So then I can say got milk, but you can say it every time there's a busty lady, but I reserve it for the bustiest. One as usual, right? A rich red. Yeah, it was one of the topics. Actually, I did her topics this afternoon, and she has. It says that she's enjoying her wine, her red wine, and ask you what is your favorite kind of wine, red or white. That one was so difficult because some of them are not like user friendly, but that was an easy one. Of course, you go with red, but yeah, fufu. Uh, Fufu, you really do know me best. All right. Nice smile there. All right. Yes, I do. I mean, she could be a drunk that's there every night. She only has red wine. That was also part of the question. She says that cheese pairs best with wine. And then she said the second best thing that pairs with red wine. I would say it's not. She says steak. Yes, steak is great with red wine. Spaghetti is also with spaghetti sauce. Not just I don't think just the plain noodles, but with some sort of spaghetti sauce. Even just tomato soup. Tomato soup in the cans, also good with red wine. I have to say chocolate myself, and chocolate also is very good with brandy. With Porto or port wine, as you American call it. So yeah, I checked the fridge as I speak, but the cheese is all gone. Oh, was there a mice? Or do I have a mice problem? She's a kitsune, in case you were wondering. So, Fox Girl. I have that ringing in my ear again. Don't know why. So sorry. Sometimes I saying a word and then it blocks, and so I have difficulty finishing the word. So that's that. Since it is like a heavy meat dish, does not seem like the right thing to serve with wine, which leaves only nuts. No chocolate. Come on. Do these well, I guess Japanese people make this. I mean, do Japanese know nothing? Chocolate goes great with wine. The almonds were fresh and good today. I suppose I will serve her some roasted almonds. Also, crackers. You have wine and crackers pretty often. Little crackers. It's the wine and cheese and crackers, so it's the cheese that goes well with the wine, but the crackers go well with the cheese and gives you like a. And also another option would be all right. Fufu almonds sound lovely. So do you, Dalvi. Um, I've never tried it, be, but I've heard that bacon actually goes well with dessert. And if bacon actually goes well with dessert, like with chocolate or many types of dessert, I don't think pies, but bacon might go well with red wine. Although I've never tried it, so if you do try it, please let me know. Huh? How did you know I was going to serve almonds? Oh, maybe she's psychic. She is a magic user. And a Kitsune. Kitsune has special powers. I don't know all their powers, but I think most of their powers have to do with being able to shape shift. So, and they're tricksters. How do you think I knew? Women's intuition? Is that still a thing? Are we still allowed to say women's intuition? Because, because of trannies, so I don't know. Or birthing person's intuition. Did you read my minds with your powers? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. Vindication. Well, I could have, but that would take a lot of power, so I'm not personally a fan of that method. Alright. Then how did you know? She followed me? I was watching your gestures and surroundings. No, this is not the type of character that deserves an Estelle Bright voice. If you came for the Estelle Bright voice, if there's a side character like a younger like character, I'll gladly do the Estelle Bright voice. But just and this is the main character, so the main character with Estelle Bright voice can be kind of taxing. And that's really fun, like my stream about Omega, the Omega story in Star Savior, where I had a lot of fun that night. That was very. You mentioned cheese, then stop mid thought. So I assumed you had run out. Yeah, but after cheese should be chocolate. And then you glanced at the shelf, the one where you keep the walnuts, almonds, and cashews. So she must be a regular. She seems to know where things are placed. Of those, only the bag of almonds was noticeably emptier than the others. That means you have been serving them to guests more often, alright? Almonds are really good. Uh, Super expensive. And cashews. Probably because they're fresher or taste better, correct? That is why I thought you would serve me almonds. Alright, very logical. She's a Sherlock Holmes, this woman. See, I mentioned Sherlock Holmes, and no, this is not pre-watch. As you can see, you can only do the story once. You're like a detective! Wow! When did you get so good at deducing things? Well, she could be hundreds of years old, so maybe she has had a lot of time and practice. At the cruise casino, I learned it while playing games there. Oh, this is so annoying. Sorry, guys. It's water stuck. I should actually ask the AI if it knows a way, or if anyone knows a way to get rid of water in the ears. You played at the casino. I only joined because I thought I might get some vital energy out of it. Does she mean like men's life essence? I don't know. But I ended up learning a few skills along the way, and that got me a little interested in the games themselves. Yep, learn everyone's poker face and everyone's styles. Learning that's interesting. Was a big part of the tournament. Thanks to that, I ended up placing rather high in the casino event, even though I had not meant to. Yeah, she. No, she did. Was she top four? Yeah, she was top four. That is where I learned how to read people. Okay. You think I could learn as well? Well. Alright. It's a strange look here. Huh. What is wrong? What's wrong? What is wrong? Heat contraction. It is just, I do not think I'm good enough to be teaching someone. Alright, okay. I bet you can teach me about other things. Wink, wink. You predicted that I would give you almonds, almost like a detective. I would say you have a real talent. Fair enough, yes. It was impressive. Not even. You see, I met this one girl at the casino. I could not beat her, no matter how much of my power I used on her. I think it's the weird god lady that I do not like. Ever since my loss, I could not help but think, yeah, actually, because the semifinals was her against the other lady, and then, well, in this version, it was not Shirazad, it was someone else, yeah, against, and then they faced up, and they, yeah. That maybe I'm just a loser after all. Oh god, no one that sexy can be a loser, at least a woman. That is not true. I know, it is silly. I tried to ignore the negative thoughts at first, but whenever I try to gather vital energy, all I get are a bunch of nobodies. Alright, so she's got some sort of, it must be like life essence, but I did not know Kitsune were like vampiric like that. I should read up on Kitsunes. I cannot even win a silly little game with my powers. Well, there was a big prize. The Aegir's Heart, I believe. It was a blue sapphire. I know this is all silly, but I just keep getting nervous. These thoughts just will not leave my head. I can make you forget things. And it has really put a dent in my confidence. Well, I'm pretty sure you can attract anyone you want, unless they're gay or yeah. You know what? Never mind. More wine. Forget what I just said. I should not have said that. That was not like me at all. Yeah, you're usually a fun girl, but everyone has their moments. That's fine. I'm here to listen. I'm a waiter, apparently. Although I'm also the manager. I mean, if I'm just a waiter to VIPs, I guess that's fine. Also, he cleans, which, you know, makes no sense if you're a manager. Why would you clean? It is alright. We all have thoughts like that. But I'm wondering what gave you those thoughts in the first place. Huh. Why did I have to go and say that? Oh well, since it has come to this, I want you to hear the entire story, alright? Got it? Okay. Get to look at her telling me the story, so that's a win-win. That's a win. The casino, a world where raw desires tangle beneath the glaze of dazzling lights. Yeah, it should be pretty dazzling. Almost looks like it's Christmas time. Aboard the luxury cruise, Dalby was drawn by the scent of desire and made her way to the casino. Well, I bet the scent of desire follows her because she's very desirable. This thick scent of desire. I think I could get some high quality vital energy here. Sperm. Wait, did I say anything? Now, where should I start? Also remember that she had simps that just gave her casino chips just for being herself. So Dalby looked around and noticed people sitting in front of spinning screens, staring in utter silence. She approached a woman watching her screen with a look of intense concentration. Excuse me. Ooh, is she into both? Ooh. Fufu, the moment she turns around, I will use my powers and... Focus player, okay. Huh? Did she not hear me? Seeing no reaction from the woman, Dalby called out to her again. Well, it's a woman, you know, her charms must work more, more on man, I'm assuming. Excuse me, may I ask you something? But the woman stayed focused on her screen. Am I being ignored? Ooh, looks displeased, to say the least. Fine. It is not like I have to make eye contact to use my powers. Oh, okay. It will not be quite as strong, but still should not be able to resist. Well, the allure of money, greed. Dalby's pupils narrowed into vertical slits, and 9 translucent tails swayed like mist behind her. So 9-tailed for 9-tailed fox, aka Kitsune. It looks like she's resonating love or lust. It's pink/purple. Seeing the woman suddenly shoot up from her seat, Dalby gave a satisfied smile. Fufu, that is what I thought. How could anyone resist my powers? Yep, I would certainly not resist. All that remained was to take a little vital energy from the bewitched woman. Oh, well, might as well take the chips as well, right? Now hand over your chips along with the desire and vital energy inside them. Jackpot! Oh. Huh? The woman paid Dalby no mind, completely absorbed in a flood of chips pouring out from the slot machine. Oh, okay. So greed again. Greed wins. Greed for the win. Only then did Dalby realize why her powers had not worked. The woman had been too absorbed in the slots for them to affect her. Yeah. Greed. That is impossible. Also, her element is wind, which is, green color, so. He was so focused that my power did not work. Ah. So she was not ignoring me earlier. He was just that focused. Well, it said focus player, focused. So. I guess I will have to find someone else. Just find man. I mean, probably he's less of a chance to resist you. Fed up with the concentrating woman, Dalby turned away. There are plenty of people here anyway. Even right next to her. Focus player 2. Okay. The focus gives it away. Another woman was staring straight at the screen with the exact same expression as the first. Huh? Her too? What is with this generation and screens? Yep, hate cell phones. It's ruined an entire, actually 3 entire generations. I use mine as least as possible. It's mostly just to make phone calls and check messages. It's a portable phone. And quite often when I go take my walks, I just forget it. I just leave it at home. I forget it. Alvi tried using her powers just in case, but the woman did not so much as twitch as kept staring at the screen. Okay, so even when not winning, her powers are not working. Oh, poor Dalvi, she's losing her powers. She's losing her touch. Wait, everyone here has the same exact impression. Yeah, they're all zombies. What could possibly be so fun about staring at those dizzying screens and pulling a bunch of levers? Well, she wanted the chips too, so she probably knows that they can win more chips. I mean, Dalvi, come on, baby, you should put 2 and 2 together. They want more chips. Dalvi found an empty seat and pulled the lever a few times. But to her, it was nothing more than a loud, chaotic blur of lights. Forget it. I will try some other game. A more adult game. Dalvi quickly lost interest and moved on. Was that her walking in high heels? I heard a tick-tock. There are still plenty of other games around with plenty of people playing them. A few hours later, Dalvi was sitting alone at the table in a corner of the casino. I did not manage to gather any vital energy after that. Oh. Tough luck. Just how absurd these games are they for my powers to not work on them at all? Should I just give up and go back to the pool and the bow? Yeah, wear your swimsuit or wear nothing, even better. I mean, this is a sexy dress, but there's something about a swimsuit. Like a two-piece, yeah, a bikini. I called it bikini, but bikini, like, to me. But that place is full of nobodies, so that it's not exactly ideal. She wants a big prey. What's the expression? Like a big fish. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Do you require assistance? Dalvi, who had been grumbling with her chin resting in her hand, only turned her head slightly toward the voice. Who would you be? Oh. Alright, I cannot do Michaela dirty with, although I would love to do her dirty in another way, with, dull bright voice. I am Michaela, leader of the Church of Exposure. Yeah, Church of Exposure, boom. As Michaela met Dalvi's eyes, her red eyes flashed for an instant. Michaela is quite fussy, in case you have not noticed. Church of Exposure, what a strange name. So what does its leader want with me? You seem troubled. Perhaps I can be of assistance, my daughter, because priests always say my son, but I'm assuming they're saying my daughter to women. Although, can they not say that? They probably cannot say that anymore because that's too, I don't know, sexist or creepy. I cannot say anything to women anymore, so without being, you know, having HR highlight you. No, thanks. I doubt you have anything useful to offer. Well, she has some sexy dresses, really revealing clothes. What if I told you there was a way to take vital energy from someone even while a game has their full attention? Dalvi, who had been resting her chin on her hand with a languid expression, looked up in surprise at Michaela's words. And how exactly do you know about that? Perhaps your strange little church has some merit, after all. No, Michaela, I don't think she has a spellcaster outfit. Although, there's Archbishop Michaela, there's, The Michaela, the contract war Michaela. I think it's business Michaela or agent, special agent. No, not special agent, but the one with the boomerang. Then there's another version of her. There's this version, then there's another. Fine, I will hear you out. How exactly can you help me? Well. Has to be give and take, right? And what do you want from me, see? Yeah, she knows how things play out. She knows what's up. Dalby's pupils narrowed into vertical slits and the air around the two turned cold. Michaela did not so much as flinch. She only smiled through the chill, her answer calm. Fufu, all I want is for you to take an interest in the games and stay here a while longer. Yeah, attractive women, either it's in bars and dance clubs or any place. It makes, it attracts men and makes men stay longer, maybe have an extra drink or here play an extra game. So, yep. It's a tale as old as time. Do you take me for a fool? There's no way that is all you're asking from me. Right? No nonsense. Take. This is a very big favor. Yeah, or very big dress. What? Yeah, it's pretty hefty difference. Like she's in very big and she's in the huge category. The burst of intensity from Michaela startled Dalby so much that her pupils returned to normal. Oh. That daring see-through dress. The way it is even more transparent below the knees. Yeah, that's... Fufu, it is the perfect outfit to unleash your charms. A magnificent example of exposure. Alright. If you say so. Wait! Your participation in our event would bring so much more publicity to the Church of Exposure. Yep, exactly. Oh, but before that, how would you like to formally join our church? Come, let us walk the path toward ultimate exposure together. Alright, I would say yes. I mean, just so I can see her naked. Before Dalby knew it, Michaela had clasped both of her hands and was staring at her with sparkling eyes. Dalby tried to pull away in alarm, but Michaela's grip would not budge. I think Michaela is, plays both sides. Which is fine for women, actually. Very hot. Sorry, but you let go of my hands? Hey, I can touch you somewhere else if you prefer. Oh, my apologies. I got a bit carried away, and who would not? Right, then, if you will excuse me, I just remembered something urgent. Yeah, right. That's a poor excuse. Is that so? Then I will keep this brief and explain how to take vital energy. Sorry, but I do not plan on joining. You do not need to decide that for now. For now, I only wish you to remain here and take an interest in the games. Maybe give her some chips for that. Michaela took one step back and calmly began explaining how to collect vital energy. So you're saying the best way to take vital energy from someone in the middle of the game is to play against them? That does make sense, but yeah, if she's using her powers, and she's in front of the person, maybe it's too obvious. Dalby looked Michaela over with uncertainty. Well, you can test out on her. Maybe she... It is hard to trust anything coming from someone this strange, and I do not really know how much about casino games either. Pretty easy. That game over there is a simple one played with a single card, so you should be able to learn it quickly, yeah. Yeah, that's what the finals were. It's just one card. I don't know if there's a special name for that game. Fine, fine. I suppose one try will not hurt. I'll give it a go. Alright, sorry. Double click there. Dalvi stretched out her arms, then headed toward the table Michaela had pointed to. Watching her go, Michaela smiled in satisfaction. Fufu, I suppose I should go find even more people to brighten up the event. Yeah, by people she means attractive ladies, busty attractive ladies, yes. And good on her, that's how business works. Dalvi found an empty seat at the game table and sat down. At the table, the players were playing a simple one-card game where the winner was the person with the higher card. Yeah. May I join you? Found player. Alright. Even though Dalvi's question carried her powers, the players kept their eyes on their cards and stayed focused on the game. Let us see how long you can keep that focus. Wink wink. Alright. Dalvi's tails began to sway a little more intensely. Can they hypnotize you with the tails? I mean, maybe from behind. If you would like to join the game, please take a seat and wait. Alright, so the dealers are a lot more friendly. I will. Thank you. Okay, she says please and thank you. Nice, nice. I love politeness. Sadly, the kids today have lost. They no longer say please and thank you unless they really need something from you. Following the dealer's instructions, Dalvi sat down and waited for the game to end. You have won the round. Please take your chips. Yes! Alright. The player sprang up with a clenched fist, then ecstatically began gathering her chips. Alright, so now's the time. Fufu, looks like you won. Congratulations. See, we can sense that erotic power. You can see, actually, not sense, but... When Dalvi met the player's eye, she congratulated her, a gentle smile on her lips. That's a nice smile. Behind her, Ninetales, enveloped in a suspicious aura, swayed softly. Oh, thank you. However, the player seemed unable to see the tails and simply blushed with embarrassment. Oh, looks like it is already working. The player was not completely bewitched by Dalvi's power yet, but it was a clear improvement over being ignored entirely. Alright, well, things are looking up. Alright, the betting will start with the player who won the last round. Miss? Oh, sorry. I will bet. I will add 3 chips. No, 1 chip. Ooh, she's not so sure about her hand. Well, her 1 card. I'll still call it a hand because that's how we talk during card games. The player could not focus on the game and kept glancing at Dalvi. Yeah, I can see why. Fufu! Whoa. I will add 10 chips. Oh, she's betting big. Dalvi gave her a small smile when their eyes met, then placed her bet. I will fold. I was like, calm player is too calm. Cool as a cucumber. Dalvi placed a large bet in her very first round, causing the other players to grow wary and fold. When it was the enthusiastic player's turn, Dalvi's tails swayed once more. You're not going to fold, are you? I would like to reveal my card. Yeah, she just wants to reveal her card. Let the woman play, I mean. Of course not. I will bet 100 gold. Chips. Completely bewitched by Delvy's powers, the player added 9 chips of her own without hesitation. Ooh, nice. Nice. Why 9, not 10? Oh, does that mean I won? Delphi had the highest card, and her opponent had the lowest card. Why would she bet with a card like that? Wow, you are incredible! The other player frowned in disbelief, but the enthusiastic player ecstatically handed her chips to Dalby. Wait, isn't she supposed to hand them to the dealer that hands them to the player? Like the pot goes to the player that wins? The strong desire inside the chips. Give it a slight nudge and... Desire clung heavily to the chips, turning them into natural conduits for vital energy. Simply gathering them was enough for Dalby's bead to fill little by little. Her bead? That called for her unmentionable area. Secret Garden, like that to say Secret Garden. It's a good song. It plays in Jerry Maguire at the very romantic scene. Man, can you believe that Renee Zellweger looked that good in that movie and then turned out like all frumpy face? I mean, Fufu, it is not quite as efficient, but I can gather vital energy this way. Ooh, baby. Pleased by her success in gathering vital energy, Dalby thanked the enthusiastic player. Thank you for the game. Oh, I will play with you as much as you want. Yeah, I'll also play with her. Rest as much as she wants. Oh, I mean, her. Oh, I do like a person with enthusiasm. Yep. Hey. Alright. The other player, who had been watching with a baffled frown, began to look somewhat envious. Oh. Envy. Another of the deadly sins. The worst sin of all is pride. Actually, it is. It's the cardinal of cardinal sins. If you look it up, according to biblical scholars, although maybe they started changing their tunes in the past 10-20 years, but even if you Google it, you'll see. And pride is, well, you know, the Odyssey actually released, so pride is hubris. And hubris is thinking once that in Greek is thinking that you are above the gods. So it is more, it is actual like pride. So much pride that you think you're better than the gods, or better than God, if I put it to, you know, Catholic or at least Western religion base. Maybe next time I should try betting too. Next time, Fufu, maybe I should give her a little push. But I think I will stop here. No, don't stop, Dalby, don't stop. Dalby carefully rose for her seat. She's, being very theatrical. Huh? You only play one round. Why not play a little longer, please? It was fun, but one round was enough to show me how difficult this is, and receiving this many chips feels a bit overwhelming. Oh, dear little me. She's playing her role. Wow, a great actress. Come on, do not say that. I can teach you. Why not play one more round? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, alright. You convinced me. Wink, wink. You can take as many chips as you like. I do not mind at all. Chips come and go after all. Haha. Alright, so is she under the influence as well? Oh well, if you insist, perhaps I will play a little longer. Seeing this desperation on her opponent's face, Dalvi smiled in satisfaction and sat back down. The game resumed. A short while later. Thank you for taking all my chips. Please take mine too. Alright, please take mine too. They made the same sound if she had one like at a roulette wheel. Not roulette wheel, but any of the other games. The games continued, and before long, Dalvi had amassed a massive pile of chips before herself. Fufu, the vital energy spouting up little by little. I should have tried my hand at this sooner. Well, no use regretting it now. I can start to take a more active approach to collecting chips from now on. Oh. Realizing how easily she could gather vital energy through the casino games, Dalvi began moving from table to table, from men to men, and from women to men to women to men. It's fine if you're a woman. As Dalvi kept playing games, winning chips, and absorbing vital energy, more and more people began falling under her spell. Please take my chip, Miss Dalvi. Alright, so those are the Sims. Love-struck spectators. Of course, not everyone was affected by Dalvi's powers. I lost. I'm sure you will win next time. Of course you will. We will make sure of it. That's the enthusiastic player, so I'm trying to be enthusiastic. Like those streamers that always try to look excited. Apparently people like that. I mean, not my style at all. Not my vibe or jive. What are you people talking about? That is the victorious player, so that player is better. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me! But any players who defeated Dalvi, unaffected by her powers, were seized by bewitched onlookers and dragged away from the table. Yeah, shoo, off with their head. Wow, she must be really good to have a pile of chips that huge. And her breasts are really big too. Yeah. Is that not the famous player from Whitejack Street? Did she come here to play too? Whitejack Street, never heard. As Dalvi's mountain of chips grew larger and larger, spectators and skilled challengers began gathering around her one by one. Play against me next. I do not know what kind of trick you are using, but I will expose it. Unless you are going to run away, of course. Okay, so that's some sort of famous player. Goodness, a trick! I'm not using anything like that, but I am always happy to have one more person to play with. Not people, person. It's one. People is multiple. Dalvi welcomed the newly arrived players with a confident smile. A famous player, is it? Fufu, she's still just an ordinary human. There is no way she could pick up on my powers. Oh, I thought it was a dude. Please make your pictures clear enough. Just for the expression, I'm going to use the incorrect word, but you know, I never want to play guess the gender. Although it's sex, not gender, because it's sex, male, female. Gender, it's just because guess the gender sounds better than guess the sex. It does not sound good at all. Okay. I will bet 10, Fufu. You will all play with me, will you not? Yeah, though. If they still have chips. Dalvi placed her chips and gave the other players a soft smile. Yeah, that would melt me. Of course, giving up is not in my vocabulary. Alright. So he still thinks he's at a chance. Or she. Actually, hard to say. I cannot even tell what haircut that is. One woman blushed at Dalby's words and placed her bet. It was none other than the famous player from Whitejack Street. Okay. So it is a woman. Huh? Are you sure that is the famous player? She is making some really strange moves. I do not remember her playing like this before. I will bet 1 chip this time. Oh, just 1 chip. And no matter how you look at it, the person she's playing against is a complete beginner. Good card, big bet. Bad card, small bet. You can read her like an open book. How has she been winning so much? Okay, that's clearly a dude. No, you should just look at her. I mean, look at her cleavage. You would understand right away. Unless he's just stupid or yeah, it's almost like she's controlling her opponent's minds or something. Oh. That is a bit of a stretch. He does not believe in the occult. As murmurs rippled through the crowd, Michaela's expression darkened and she turned her attention to Dalby's table. Maybe she's not being subtle enough. 1, 7, 4. Ah! You know, Sesame Street account. The number of chips Dalby had bet changed wildly depending on the number of her card. Well, it should. You will fold this time, will you not? Yeah, she has a low card, so you need to fold. Of course, you know me. I'm always quick to give up. Okay, so it's not a famous player. The victories brought about by Dalby's powers made no sense to those watching. Something really does seem up. Okay, so now he's trying to see the truth. The suspicion directed at Dalby only grew worse. This is certainly not good. Get ready, everyone. Is she going to take her top off? That would distract everyone. Alright, the Church of Exposure followers. Oh, maybe they'll all expose themselves. Although it's 3 dudes. I just want to see ladies. Come on. At Michaela's command, the followers around her hurried off somewhere. Alright. Clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap her. When she confirmed they had dispersed, Michaela clapped her hands to draw everyone's attention. She's the top sponsor of the event. And she's generously offering all of the outfits, all of the revealing outfits. And she's such a great person. So giving. Everyone will now be decorating the hall for the event. Sounds lame. I apologize, but we'd appreciate if you could wait outside for a short while. We were right in the middle of a good game. What is the meaning of this? Brah, brah, brah. Right. We appreciate your understanding. Now please move to the back. Throwing us out like by force like this is outrageous. Some people protested the sudden announcement, but the followers escorted everyone outside. Shoot the protesters. I have zero tolerance for protests. Neither should the governments. Only one people is not sent out and remains seated where she was. What exactly is all this? Once Dalby was alone with Michaela, she let her 9 tails, now fully revealed, sway behind her. I simply wanted to make a suggestion. She should listen. Would you be interested in learning how to play properly? Why? She's winning. What's the point? Why would I need to? I'm doing well enough already. Am I not? Yeah. At the moment, you're relying far too much on your powers, making it making it easy for the people around you to notice that something is off. Fair point, fair point. If this continues, people will begin to doubt your victories. Should that happen, we will have no choice but to restrict your participation in the event. Yeah. No cards for you. No chips for you. Actually, no chips. No soup. No chips for you. Are you trying to scare me into not using my powers? No, not scare you. Make you listen to reason. No, I have no issue with you using your powers. The problem is that you are making it too obvious. Yeah. That is why I recommend you learn the game. If you learn how to play, you will not need to rely on your powers as much. Yeah, didn't she say at the beginning that she was drained of her powers and that she was using them too much? She does not have unlimited MP or mana. And you might come to appreciate what makes casino games so exciting. Yeah, she still thinks it's boring. Probably less so now that she's winning. And winning big. Sounds like a plan. Oh, sounds like a pain. Alright, so, okay, she's not into it. Why do I not just leave once people get suspicious enough to kick me out? I've gathered a fair amount of vital energy already. Problem solved, right? Well, then it becomes other people's problem. Dalby shrugged with a languid look. That would not do. What? For us to drive away such a magnificent example of exposure with our own hands. Yeah, she's pretty exposed. Although I think she could be more exposed on top. They're not showing us the bottom, and I care much more about breasts. Down there, it's me. So. I'm not a leg man. Why would I like legs? I have legs. I'm paraphrasing Seinfeld, but I cannot stand by and allow such a tragic situation to unfold. Loudly sighed with an annoyed look that clearly said, "Here she goes again." That is your problem, is it not? Why would I bother learning all that when I have my powers? Yeah, but not unlimited powers. Once the event begins, even more people will surely visit the casino. Having more people to draw vital energy from would benefit you as well, would it not? Okay, did not know that was before the tournament. True, but I've already gathered enough that I'm not desperate enough to learn the game. She probably needs to feed daily, no? Dalby stroked her fox bead with the lazy look of a fox that has already eaten its fill. Where's her bead? Is it here? I'm looking for the bead. It is here? Probably should be on her forehead, but I have no idea where it is. We also be giving a gem to whoever takes first place, yeah? The Aegir's Heart, I mentioned already, it's blue. That does not really interest me either. Oh. Dalby still looked unconvinced, but Michaela's eyes shone as she raised her voice. Sorry. Then how about I tell you a way to have a little fun? Or, oh, okay, a little fun, interesting. My interest is piqued. Fine, I get it. Enlighten me. Seeing that Michaela showed no sign of giving up, Dalby had no choice but to nod. Yep. Fufu, a wise choice. Michaela laid cards out on the table with a contented smile. Sorry. Having trouble talking because of my saliva. Ooh, very sexy game. First, we shall discuss how to keep others from reading your cards. Not allowing others to read you is one of the fundamentals of the game. Is it just me, or did Dalby's breasts get much bigger. They're almost the same size. They're actually the same size as Michaela's now. And Michaela looks very sexy like that, angry. This is worth a screen capture for sure. Mm. Rusty Bonanza. Tons of exclamation mark. Alright. And I save it in reverse. Dalby plus Michaela. Although I'm more of a Michaela fan myself. For obvious reasons. I have a thing for blondes. The easiest way to do that is to bet the same number of chips each game. Oh. Yeah, it makes it easier, harder to read you. If you must hide your own card, then you must also learn to read your opponent's. What matters here is observing your opponent and identifying their tells. This is very important, yep. Whoa. Yeah, yes, I got it. Wow, more than a handful. Next, I will explain bluffing. You should only bluff when your opponent cannot read you. Yeah. Now, I want you to focus a little harder. It would be hard to focus with Michaela being that close to me, and furthermore, her breasts on my shoulder. What a bother! No, she should be saying, what a drag! Orochimaru, but I have a block. That guy in Naruto, the genius. That should cover the basics. Finally, let us play one practice game. Dalby Tails drooped in silent protest as she glanced at the clock. You still want to keep going? You're some sort of machine! Yeah, that's what they say. That's what the ladies say. We cannot give people even the slightest reason to suspect you. I do not really care if they do. No, that will not do. I cannot allow for such magnificence to be overshadowed by doubt. As a leader of a church of exposure, I absolutely cannot allow that. Come on. Fine, just hurry up. Clearly this is not going to end unless I go along with this. Michaela began shuffling the cards the moment Dalby finished speaking. You will use the same rules as the game you were playing earlier. Yeah, easy enough. One card stud. Believe. I actually heard that name for a game, so I'm assuming. There's also Child's game that's with just one card. I forgot it. Maybe someone can remind me. And once you win 10 or more chips from me, we will consider your training complete. Should be easy enough, right? Alright. 10 is easy enough. See? Save Wingling. Of course, you must not use your powers in any obvious way. Fine, I get it. Dalby reluctantly nodded and the game began. 3! Alright. Her betting was consistent and there was not a hint of emotion on her face. She had improved dramatically from how she had been playing before. Okay, she's a good girl. She's a quick learner, maybe? See? It's not pre-watch. You learn quickly, but it's still not enough. Hmm? Even so, Michaela kept winning against Dalby with ease, almost if she could see Dalby's card. I've only got 10 chips left, so I guess I have no choice. Here, I'll bet all team. Okay, why are they writing it like that? Okay, maybe it sounds better in the original language. All 10. A lazy look on her face, Dalby bet all 10 of her remaining chips. If you lose all your chips, I intend to put you through retraining, okay. Are you fine with that? Oh. Huh? You never said anything about that! Hey! You seem to be taking this far too lightly, yeah. Whatever. Retrain me if you want. I'm still betting 10. Alright, she wants to bet 10, guys. Alright, let's. Dalby waved her hand as if she could not be bothered and urged Michaela on. Was she bluffing? Maybe she learned to bluff. Maybe she is bluffing. In that brief instant, oh, we see a little bit of that paint, so it looks like he's using her. Okay. Dalby's tail swayed with a trace of her powers. Okay. I had not finished reading, I already noticed the paint. Does it change the color of Michaela's breasts? Very well. I will bet as well. My card is the 10 of diamonds. Oh, that's really high. Is that the game where it's only up to 10? Or is that the version where jacks are 11, etc.? I do remember, if I remember correctly, an ace is just worth 1 in that game. And not 1 or 11 like in blackjack. Or in many other games where an ace is like 15 or it's above 10. Your card is likely a 5 or lower. Now, as part of your retraining, I will explain how I read your card. Who said it was 5 or lower? Also, I believe in most casinos they remove jokers, but jokers are also in most games worth tons of points. Dolly placed her count down with a sly smile. Her card was the King of Clubs, a card higher than the 10 of Diamonds. I don't get why they have the different varieties worth more. It can get confusing because I think I learned them another way. So, but a king beats a 10. Michaela stare at the card and shot, caught completely off guard. Dalby came to play. Dalby came to play, guys. Could it be? Were you acting on purpose? Oh, you will never know, my child. Obviously, who do you think I am? Yeah, she's shown earlier she can be theatrical. 3. A firm voice. A firm voice means a middle number. 3. An assertive voice means a high number. Alright. 3. A weak voice means a low number. Actually, it seems like shouting, so I would think a high number, but what do I know? Is that what you were thinking? Once I learn the rules, outsmarting my opponent becomes child's play for a nine-tailed fox like me. On top of that, when I made my bet, you used your powers to cloud my judgment and make me bet 10 chips. Without a hint of hesitation. Also, she cheated. You finally know this? About damn time! Ha ha ha! That was indeed a subtle and appropriate use of your powers. Oh! Alright, so, That is fine. It was subtle, so... It's Michaela approved. I would love to be Michaela approved myself. Ufu it seems I have nothing more to teach you. Got a Star Wars vibe from that. Back when that Star Wars was good, that was so long ago. Michaela slowly nodded, acknowledging Dalvi's skill. Huh. How long did that take? I need to hurry up and get my skincare treatment. Oh, well, it's working. I mean, Michaela has flawless skin, but she's paler. I love paler, although sometimes, a tan girl also works. It depends. Dalvi shook her head and rose from her seat. Oh, I will still join the event. I think I'm starting to understand the fun you were talking about. Because she handily defeated Michaela, so now she found it fun, and she's actually, like shoving it in her face. Do you mean the mind games and strategic exchanges? I found those aspects rather enjoyable as well. Well, if you take that away, it's just luck. No, I'm talking about the fun that comes from watching my opponent's reactions. Like you, when you just lost to me. Ha 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 ha. I beg your pardon? See, now that's a fun face. Fufu, seeing the flustered look on my opponent's face is actually quite pleasant. Wouldn't you know? So the student has become the master. After getting her skincare treatment, Dalvi stepped back into the casino in an even better mood. Wait, I thought skincare treatments, well, I have no idea, I'm a man, was right before bed. They do the screen care, and they remove their makeup, or I think they do makeup less. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had a live-in girlfriend. Now that the event had begun, more people had gathered, and the casino was overflowing with even more desire than before. Is it because the event started? The scent of desire is much thicker than before. I can smell. Yeah, it's thick, alright, just for you, Dalvi, baby. I should be able to gather a lot more vital energy. Yay! Oh, yay there. Now then, where am I? I find someone full of desire, easy to fool. Well, full of desire, probably easy to fool because, we'd be busy staring at her chest. And she would not even need the 9 tails, or not even one of them. 2 boobs or not. Dalvi looked over the table, choosing her next target with more care than before. Oh, she is learning. She is adapting. Fufu! Preferably someone I have not played with yet. Alright, makes sense. Okay, so will it be, who was in the second part of the first part was Sherazad. Second part, oh yeah, it was, what's her name? Right. One sec, let me just go look up the name. Not Estelle. Oh, I'm so close. Elise. Yeah, Elise. Alright, sorry. Okay, that not lead. Go look it up. Elise. Vital force is best when it has been extracted from a fresh face after all. Like a virgin? Once I've taken some from someone, the quality starts to drop. Oh, okay. Variety is the spice of life. After a moment, Dalvi found a suitable seat. At the table, the players were playing the game single card game as before. Oh. Wish it would be something different like blackjack. I really, not expert at blackjack, but I kinda know the game, It's not a complicated game, so unlike before, Dolly quietly took a seat without drawing attention or using her powers. Oh, she has learned. I will now deal the cards. Is it the same dealer, calm dealer, or are they all calm? It's the same haircut for sure. The winning player will begin the betting, alright? Hot E player. Okay, I will bet 3 chips, alright? Elegant player, yeah, with the ponytail. I mean, I would say sporty or fun girl. Fun player, not girl, but I'll bet 3 as well. Me too! Me too! Dalvi played the game without her powers, just like everyone else. He was still fortunate enough to draw a good card and win. Yeah, you still need a good card. I will bet 2. Oh. In case you did not pick that up, since she just won, she gets to bet first, as was explained. In the next round, Dalvi checked her card and bet 2 chips. Tap tap. Then she deliberately held her chips in her hand and tapped them twice. Foo-foo! She's clearly playing mind games this time. Dalvi smiled to herself when she caught one player's gaze, flicking briefly to the chips in her hand before turning away. Oh, you want my chips, don't you? Let's say, yes, I want your chip. Actually, I want something else, of course. Please reveal your cards. Dalvi revealed the King of Clubs. It was a fairly high card. Very high card, I would say. And the pot went to her once again. Shame she did not bet more with the King of Clubs. But she's, what's the expression? She's sowing the seeds of doubt in her hands. So she's begging low, no matter her hand. So if at some point she has a really great card, the best card, then she will bet big, and they will not know. It will be more of a surprise. I will bet 2. Dalvi bet 2 chips again. But this time, she did not tap them. Oh, so they are going to think she has a bad cards. I'm pretty sure. This is a very basic psychology. Please reveal your cards. Dalvi's card was the 3 of spades. A low card, and she lost. Yep, that was on purpose. In the next round, and the round after that, Dalvi continued alternating between tapping and not tapping her chips, just to mess with her heads. I love it. You're all very good at this. Before long, Dalvi's stack of chips has shrunk a little. Alright. She's giving them the expression she's not very good. It's all part of the plan. At some point, the other players had begun folding whenever Dalvi had a high card and betting aggressively whenever she had a low one. It is almost like you can see my card. Oh dear. Oh, surely not. I will bet 5 this time. Right? Sizable bet. Of course not. How would anyone know your card? I will bet 5 too. Are they tag teaming her? I suppose it is not my lucky day. This time I will. She'll bet 5 because they both bet 5. No. Dalvi fiddled with her chips and with a dejected look on her face. The scent of desire from both of them. Sorry. The scent of desire from both of them has grown stronger. I suppose winning them made them greedy. Yeah, as is always the case, greed is not good. Well, I mean excessive greed, I will say. Foo-foo, then it's about time I collected. Alright. I will go all in. Surely my luck will not be as bad this time. One of the players glanced over at Dalby's hand and confirmed that she was fiddling with her chips, but not tapping them. Alright. She has them crazy. She has them really petrified with those taps. All in, is it? Faced with such a large bet, one of the players sank into thought. Yeah, the cute one with the ponytail. I was kind enough to show her my tail. So why is she taking so long to decide? Stubborn people who play too safe are no fun. How about I give you a little more courage? Oh, she's going to use her power. Dalby's tail swayed softly. What? I cannot back down from this. I will go all in too. Oh, it's elegant player. Ponytail. I'll call her Ponytail. I like that. Yep, I'm going all in as well. Alright, so that one was uncertain. Or just both. I think she created an excitement. The hesitation suddenly vanished from the two players, and they pushed their chips onto the table. Even though they had bet more than Dalby, neither of them seemed to care. Oh, all of a sudden. Please reveal your cards, but does she have the card? Oh, here is my little bitty card. Dalby. See? That's why I said eventually she'll have the top card and then she'll bet big. She actually bet all in. Yeah, she went all in. Dalby calmly flipped over the ace of spades. For a moment, silence fell over the table. The ace of spades? Why do you have such a high card? I swear you did not tap your chips. Wait, why did I go all in? Yeah, she had like 4. Foo-foo, I suppose I got lucky this time. Thank you, everyone. Now, change them. She should change tables. So no one is the wiser. Now that the players at this table were out of chips, Dalby had no reason to stay. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably a two-fold then. She rose from her seat, leaving behind a throng of confused players clutching their heads. I bet that when they're sleeping, if they hear tap tap, they'll wake up and face insomnia. Insomnia's no good joke, guys. Though. Foo, this is more fun than I thought. Yay! Or no, that's not yay. The looks on their faces at the end were priceless. Humans really are fun to toy with. Yeah, they certainly are. I only used my powers to get them a little worked up. I still drew out more vital energy than ever before. Yes. I used far less of my powers this time and still gained much more vital energy than before. Yeah, we had gotten the gist with the previous comment. That's fine. Foo-foo, it was a bit of a hassle, but maybe learning the game was worth it after all. That's the lesson today. Kids, learn the game now. Now then, shall I look for a stronger opponent this time? Someone worth teasing a little more? With a contented smile on her lips, Dalby looked around the casino for her next target. Her pigeon. Oh, Nebris. Alright, Nebris will be Estelle Bright voice. Oh man! I lost again! Boo! Because Nebris is kind of a bimbo. But she has a good heart. Ah! I'm out of chips! Oh no! Boo! If you're out, how about giving up your seat? Or would you like a picture together? Oh wow, charismatic player is a bit of a Jack. Jack of Spades. Yeah, remember her from the story. A picture! Wow, that is a great idea! Yay, I love pictures! Use pictures on my website! That's for Nebris, not me. I don't have a website. Oh, she knows her. Hey, is that not Nebris? Or is that Nebris? Elvi spotted Nebris taking a photo with a woman. Did Nebris lose to her? Maybe her and Nebris are friends and she wants to avenge her, maybe? Judging by the reactions around him, she must be fairly skilled. No, she's just charismatic. Apparently that translates well into card playing. Fufu, since she was kind enough to play with Nebris, perhaps I should return the favor. Well, so it's not exactly revenge, but I was close. Having chosen her next opponent, Dalby headed straight for the woman's stable. Fufu! Perhaps I will try my luck at this stable next. Dalby sat down at the table with a relaxed smile. Winning chips by seducing people, huh? I doubt playing against someone like that would be any fun. Okay, how did she know that? Because every woman's wearing revealing clothes, even her. Although perhaps she does not have much to reveal, that's what I'm thinking, but... Well, I would not be too sure about that. Let us begin. Alright, dealer. Dalby checked her hand. The 4 of clubs, a fairly low card. Alright, so she still has to establish a pattern. What tricks should I use? She seems skilled, so I should not make it too obvious. Fufu, maybe I will disrupt her senses by alternating between using my powers and not using them. Right, that's not very original, but it could work. Whoa! That is... Actually, she looks like the Kitsune costume. Actually, she has that ribbon in most costumes. Alright, this is where the picture... Ooh! She has her legs crossed. Nice. That will be Foxy Lady. That will be the title. And in this picture, her breasts actually look bigger. It could be the angle. Dalby's tail swayed. Yeah, we do see her tails. Actually, this one looks like it's not completely erect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I only see 6 tails, and maybe that's one. Actually, looks like a fox's head. It's not like straight like the others. Huh? Is something the matter? I'm just getting comfortable. No, I just felt something strange. I will bet 5. Yes, 5 chips. Okay, she's already hesitating. Even as the woman said she would bet 5 chips, she tilted her head as though something felt off. The woman had the higher card and won. Then came the next round. Alright, so she still keeps the same card. She has also, like, magnificent eyes here. They look prettier here. Love blue eyes. Like blonde blue eyes, that's the top. I will bet 3. Dalby won. Another round began. Dalby's tail swayed. I will bet 5. No, 6 chips. Ooh. The woman won. Then came the next round. Also, Dalby's losing overall, or barely scraping by. I guess she's playing the long game, as they say. I will bet 3. Oh, she does not have a good card. Actually, I was not keeping up with her bets and her cards. Dalby won. I will bet 20. Guessing Dalby will fold, so lost, but did not lose the 20 chips. The woman bet 20 of her chips without a hint of hesitation. Foo-foo! Even better for rest. Dalby smiled as she watched her. Her tails were swaying. Oh, she made her bet more. Queen of Hearts versus Jack of Diamonds. The lady on this side wins the hand, so the queen should wins, right? Queen beats Jack. Actually, Jack is yeah. Jack is valet in French, which is just under the queen, which is kind of like the prince, supposed to be, I think. Phew, that was a close one. Ooh, dear me. My little heart. Something is not right, no? Why did I make such a bold bet? Well, she had a really good card. I mean, only then did the woman realize something was off, and she frowned as she looked back over her own moves. People always seem to say that after they look. That is true. That is true in every situation. See, she even made me laugh, so. Would you like to proceed to the next game? I think the charismatic player is about to leave in a furry. Exactly. Shh! No, I'm done. Oh, what a shame. Your energy was so delicious. No, she would not say something like that. The woman shot Dalby a suspicious glare before leaving. Well, actually, she did that to Scheherazade for sure, and she may have done it to Elise as well. She's a sore loser, but a great player overall. So. Dalby watched her go, covering her mouth with one hand, because she's hiding her laughter or her delight. Foo-foo, who should I tease next? This is fun! Oh no, already close to the end? Dalby's... Actually, no, I do not read the chapters. All this talking was make me thirsty. I hope he gave her at least one more glass of wine in between all this. I mean, if not, he's a bad host. And it's not always it's a nice way to have a great evening is that if you keep everyone's drinks filled. I mean, even more so with ladies, so you know they might get tipsy. Not saying to get them drunk or anything, but you know, have more fun. If that fun turns wild, well, it turns wild. But it's good with any guest. I learned that from my father, and when we had the Christmas, I was in charge of drinks. My dad was in charge of drinks originally, but I don't remember what age Bus took over. Dalby pauses her story and takes a sip of wine. Oh, okay. Oh, her glass is not empty. Right, she's a slow drinker. She's a slow burner. But she remains silent, only swishing her tails. Is that the end of the story? Well... Probably she wants something more to eat or to drink. I mean, you know, it's a give and take. Teasing people turned out to be more fun than I expected, and I was gathering a decent amount of vital energy too. So I kept playing. Yeah, obviously. Oops. Before I knew it, I had so many chips that I ended up making it to the main event. Alright, she did, yes. Okay, one sec. I have to check on something. My other game, which usually distracts me. Just have to check in once. This is the only time I would be checking in. Of course, it makes me check in on the other. Dude, that's slow like that. Ooh, nice. She's hot. Well, and of course, again, it's the PvP, AK. It's not really an arena. It's league. They call it league. Okay, let me just look if I need to keep it open. Is there a new girl being offered? Nope. Okay, that part I will do later. I don't want to take too long. Click, click, and a click, and a clickety click. All right. Okay. All right. Got more free currency. All right. Oops, my buffs ran out. Good thing I noticed. All right. So there might be an event, like more battle uh oriented feature. So I'll do that after because this story is very short. I did not expect it to be this short. All right. Sligoku. All right. Sligoku is unbuffed. That's perfect. Kaboom. Should be a no, not even full 25. All right, that is disappointing. Only a level 560. All right, 100%. And come on, another 100%. No, only 22. What the family fracas? Okay. All right. Anyways, and we're back. The main event was a four-person tournament, but Dawi furrows her brows, as if something about it still bothers her. Her tails move with a little more agitation. Oh yeah, the god lady that she could not beat. So I met that girl at the semi-finals. Her name was Redina. She was quite rude, hee hee. And she was really good at the game, yeah. And she's the one that wanted to, that offered the second chance to, I believe she didn't. Did she do it to Sherazad as well? I don't remember. But she gives them one last chance to win their chips back, but with the condition is that if they lose, they become her slave. It does not specify sex slave, just says slave. And Radina's kind of ugly. I don't like her. Not my type. Oh god, and eh. My powers had no effect on her. Well, it did work, but maybe I should say she got used to it quickly. And so... Oh, two good slips. Quick, sips, sorry. Slips. Slit. I lost to her. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, Dalvi. Do you want to talk about it? Over dinner? Slow down. You will end up drunk. Wait, don't say anything. Come on. Oh, he's a gentleman. Hey, Master. What do you think? Do you think I have anything going for me? Come on, she has everything going for her. What the? Come on, she cannot be serious. Wait, you're too close. Alright, only a gay guy would say that. Or, I guess a married man. Okay, yeah, or... See? You cannot even give me an answer. Yep. I guess I really am a loser, yeah. Wait, that's not. So she's teasing us as she did to the poker players. Well, card players, casino players. Wrap Delvey in a tight embrace. Oh, now we're talking. All right. A little bit late, but still very aggressive or confident. Yes. Gotcha! Call that. Call that. Still, you need to fall for it. Before I know it, Delvey coils her tails around my entire body, wrapping me in an embrace. Oh, lucky dude. Lucky, lucky. What do you think you're doing? Let me go. Come on. Let me go. Master, you are just so gullible. I'm worried others will take advantage of you. Yeah, she probably wants to be the only one to take advantage of me. So, it was all a lie? Fufu, which one? Okay, I like that. The time where I was pretending to be drunk? Or when I said I felt like a loser? Yeah. Both. Fufu, it was not all a lie. I was telling the truth, for at least one of them. Please guess. So, can we stay like this for just a little longer? I think that would help me get back to my usual self. Alright, you cannot say no to her, right? Cannot say no to that. You would be a heartless man. Come on. Or woman. A moment later, Delvey loosens her grip. Oh, so it was a grip with the tails? I don't know how much force tails can have. I mean, we're not talking about like a snake or a crocodile. I was watching a movie about the Nile crocodile. Apparently the tail can completely stun you, paralyze you. Very interesting creature. Are you feeling better? Oh, she needs more. She needs a kiss on the lips. Delvey tries to play it cool, averting her gaze as she answers. There's a slight blush to her cheeks. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I did have fun. Yeah, of course she did. It is fun, is it not? Seeing the look on someone's face when they're flustered or annoyed. Well, not annoyed. Because usually people get angry, give you nasty looks, flustered. I guess, yeah. Fufu, and there's the satisfaction of knowing I have my opponent's emotions right where I want them. Alright, that part I know nothing about. Of course, the most important thing was that I could gather vital injury. Is it? I'm not sure about that. I think she took more pleasure with toying with people than actually gathering. I'm glad it was not all bad. What about you? Did you not say you wanted to learn about how to read people? Did my story help at all? Well, I mean, I don't have 9 tails. I don't have powers. Maybe it is because I've only heard about it. I still cannot wrap my head around it. Yeah. I need private lessons, please. Private lessons. You know, there's a broom closet out there. Fufu, I suppose that means you need a demonstration. I will do the honor of the game. Actually, no. He's the manager. He probably has keys to like the executive bathroom or like a really nice spot. So, you know, but, you know, bathroom would be nice. Only kiss in the bathroom, didn't go all the way. It was a place I went to often, so I was kind of nervous. Not too nervous, actually, to go in and kiss her in the bathroom in front of other women. Yes, there were other women, but not enough to, and I don't know if she would have been receptive to, to doing it in the bathroom stalls. I guess we will never know. That should make it easier to understand, right? I even brought the deck I received for making it to the brain event. Oh, they gave them like a... Okay, that's a nice touch. Like a commemorative uh, deck. Dalvi's trump cards. Isn't that her... I forgot early. Is that her gear? Her piece of gear? Like... Dalvi pulls out a deck of playing cards from somewhere and holds it out to me from somewhere. My guess is from her cleavage, from the between her breasts. It seems to have her. Okay, that's her, and that's a kitsune. So it seems like it's, yeah. It's not the card that they gave her. The deck that they gave her seems to be a personalized deck. Yeah, that's what I meant. Here, take them. Now we can play. I see your confidence is back. Do not tell me you already think I'm an easy opponent. My, this is just my way of expressing my thanks for listening to my story. Wink, wink. You're really hurting my feelings here. Yeah, sure. That, I'm not buying that. She's trying to tease us, but we're not 100% gullible. Dalvi does not look hurt in the slightest. Yeah, that's what I said. She only swishes her tail and shamelessly meets my gaze. Then promise you will not use your powers. Oh, that's smart. That is fine with me. I'll still have these. Yeah, she has those. That's power enough. A beginner should be easy enough to toy with even without my powers. Who says I'm a beginner? Fufu. Now be a good sport and watch me win. Okay. Dalvi makes no further attempt to hide her intentions as she shuffles the card, a confident smile on her lips. Wait, so if there's no bet, it's just like the highest card wins. What's the point in that? It's going to be 100% luck. We will play the single card game I mentioned earlier. The other games were a little too complicated for my taste. Alright, she likes it simple. That's good. Looks like she has refined taste though, so not simple in food and clothing. But at least in games. Alright, card games. With that, Dalvi holds out a card. What should I wager to stir up her desire? Her dress. Come on, right? If she loses, she takes off her dress. Or maybe just, her ribbon, like to start off, and then go for the dress. Stir up my desire? I do not think that is possible. Well, to be stirred up more. Well, unless she... The item wagered needs to carry desire, or I cannot absorb any vital energy from it. Then her dress. I'm keeping my answer. Fufu, so it needs to be something you would want from the bottom of your heart. Oh, this has to be some mushy, something mushy then. I don't know, like her... I don't know, her purse maybe? Her heart, but it's not an item, so... Her heart is the perfect answer, but it is not an item. Dalvi gives me a heated look and starts coiling her tails around my body. Well, wait. I will wager these 3 almonds. Okay. Well, 3 almonds against 2 breasts. Oh no, I have to wager something I have. Okay. Are those not the almonds I gave you in the house? Yeah, they're not yours to begin with. But that's fine. Very good. Fufu, or were you hoping for something else? Yes, I was hoping for her dress. I'm still him, guys. Dalvi smiles in satisfaction at my dumbfounded expression. It seems her teasing has already begun. Yeah. Dalvi's tail sways softly in front of me as if to tease me when a thought suddenly hits me. Well, no, she's not supposed to use her powers. Come to think of it, Dalvi's third tail sways harder and more. Sways harder when she lies, does it not? Don't lead harder is already more hard, so and that makes me more hard, so no, does not need the more. Okay, that's why that was weird. I wonder if that habit is the same during games. Are you not going to bet? Urged on by Dalvi, I take out the bag of almonds and casually throw out the question. You're pretty eager to start. You have a high card, huh? Who knows? I just want to start the game already. The card is not very high. Yeah, could be an 8. It's not very high. It's still it's a high. Dalvi's tail sways softly as usual while she speaks, but her third tail is clearly swaying harder than the others. See, in this case it works. I will fold. Oh, you're no fun. Go ahead, no loss for me. Alright, next game. We play several more rounds, but what is he betting? I need to know. I want to know. I need to know. Thanks to Dalvi's third tail swaying every time she lies, winning is not difficult. Weird. You're clearly an amateur. Again, that's a French word. Amateur. It sounds better in the French, as is always the case, or 95% of the time, I'll say. Because it could sound better in Italian or Spanish or... Oh, you're reading my card. He is not reading her card, he's reading her. That's the difference. Tell me, how are you doing it? Well, first of all, you have to bet your dress, and I'll tell you. Dalvi sinks into thought. Her brows furrowed, then lifts her head and meets my eyes. I do not have any special powers. How would I know what card you have? Yeah. Beats me. I'm just going with my gut. Gibbs is the gut. I try to answer while forcing my gaze away, but Dalvi keeps staring at me. Usually it's the opposite. No, you're definitely reading my card. Hurry up and tell me which habit of mine is giving me it away. No one at the casino managed to read me. Well, she still lost, though. To, what was her name? Rudina, the rude lady? That is probably true. She would not have shown her tails at the casino. And even if she had, it is such a subtle tell that no one there would have noticed without paying close attention. Alright. In other words, it is a tell only I know about. Thinking of it that way makes me want to tell her even less. Yeah, keep the power. But I'm telling the truth, as I see it. Fine, so that's how you want to play. Okay, she's going to use her power. She said no, she promised. Called it a pink energy. A strange energy begins to gather around Dalvi's tails. Now hurry up and take your card. Let us start the next. Oh no, I just remembered I left a pile of dishes in the kitchen. Yeah, because for some reason, manager cleans dishes. That I do not get. With Dalvi clearly on the verge of using her powers, I quietly retreat to the kitchen. Oh. Do not bring up the dishes now! Fine, I will not use my powers, so hurry up and get back to the table. Dalvi follows me all the way to the kitchen, grabs my arm, and gently tries to pull me back. Her third tail is definitely twitching. Oh, okay. There sure are a lot of dishes to wash. It's your turn, Dalvi. Her claim that she has no intention of using her powers is obviously a lie. So I put on rubber gloves and start washing the dishes. Clather, clather. You can do the dishes later, after you do me. Alright, that's what I would hoped you would say. But... if you come back to the table now, you can do me on the table. I might give you something nice. See, I was not that far off, guys. Something nice. Are you still going to keep washing dishes? No, I would not. This time, Dalvi wraps her tails around me and pulls me with a little more force. Okay. So she's serious. Something nice. You're just going to give me almonds again, are you not? How did you? Oh no, she is angry. Her third tail, coiled loosely around my body, gives the faintest quiver. Oh man, I am so busy. I'm so busy. Okay, was that a duck or was that someone choking on food? Scrub, scrub. Fine. If that is how it is going to be, I have a few tricks of my own. I bet you do. I bet you do. Dalvi's tails sway, and the plate I'm washing suddenly floats into the air. Well, wind is her element after all, so... And I don't see any pink energy. I just see wind. What the... Please put that down. Do you have any proof I'm doing it? Well, the wind is coming from her tail. Dalvi shrugs bravely, not even trying to hide the aura gathered around her tail. Alright, so it is around her tail. I've got lots of plates anyway. Opa! That's when the Greeks throw plates. Right. Opa! I've had many, actually not plates. I think I dinged a plate once. I may have broken a plate, but I've broken a lot of glasses. I just put them on the table and they're too slippery or they're too close to the edge, or just slip my hand. I will just give up on the floating plate and wash another one. Swoosh. Nothing but net. But the moment I try to pick up the next plate, that one floats into the air now, as well. Alright, that's getting tedious. It's getting childish. I turn to Dalvi. For someone trying to play innocent, she's doing an awful job. Her laughter keeps slipping out between the notes of her humming. At least we know it is in good faith. Ha! Scrub, swoosh. Again and again, every plate I try to wash floats into the air. Well, if she gets too many of them in the air, maybe she will not have enough magical powers or concentration, and they might all fall down and break. And we do not want that. Because, what's her name? Velva? No, Malva? No, I always forget her name. Is the actual boss. Ha! 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 Looking at the kitchen now covered in bubbles and filled with dozens of floating plates, we both burst out laughing at the same time. Alright, now it's time to make a move. Something tells me finishing the dish is going to take a while, yeah. Who cares about dishes? Oh, there's a not. Wait. Oh, okay, that's the same one. All right. Oh, so we do not have part 2. Oh, okay. It's we'll see if there's a battle type story. If not, I'll stop it. We're gonna have hours, but there are lots of things I've not done in any game, but I just am not good with this battle system. It does not make much sense to me. Yeah, Mirror Wars, I'll have to wait. PvP sucks, as in every gacha game. Alright, that's what I wanted to check. Summer Night, Nightmare Winter, Cruise, not the one we've done. You cannot rent the back since the event period has passed. Alright, that is the one we have done, alright. It was with Naked Dahlia, Granhilder, and two similar names. The other one is an Epic. Forget her name. Wait, well, we did not see them, but her thighs are way too thick. She has short hair, short black hair. Very difficult. Yeah. There's this one, but I don't know how long it is, and I don't know main story packs. Like a restart to the Summer Night. Oh yeah, I would have to find a video, and here I was stuck. Apparently I was stuck at the last battle, so again I would not have both of them. I would need to find like a video where how to do the last part. Oh, splash screen, is that new? But it's not tied to this event though. Alright, so next time I stream the story, we'll do the second part of story and we'll start Splash Queen, sorry. This one, Meltdown Buddies. Alright, that one, I believe that was the event after I started. Nightmare Winter, I don't remember which one this was. I thought this was Nightmare Winter. And then the cruise, well, it's closed, but I did the normal version. I did not list anything else to stream, so I might, and I don't have that many polls, or there's no like event going on in any of my other gacha games, so I'll just finish off my dailies. And if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. What have I not done? Alright, let's just do the rest of my dailies. Do you see that how high that number is? Oh, speaking of weapons, I do want to know what is the name of her weapon? If it's actually I could pull for her weapon. I mean, it cost me like 13 tickets. Gear, I have to sell a piece of gear, the one I just crafted. Forgot to refine a gear item, my bad. I usually do this here. I used to go all the way until all stats were B, or at least he gave us 12 stat points. Now I just do one click. So that's all you need. And then I focus on one piece of gear if there's like a weekly mission that has you, like there was for the previous free costume. We had to do 30 within 1 week. So you can easily do 30 just trying to get a B, a 1B or 2 Bs actually. Maybe not 1B because the odds are not that terrible, but the odds of A or above are insanely low. Alright, so let me just go. Nope, 1,000-year-old hairpin. So it's Dalvey exclusive gear. Alright, so you can do one 10 pull. I'll do like a paid draw and then do a 10 pull, so it's guaranteed. Right, ultra rare, but it's for 3-star girls, so it does not count. Alright, you are guaranteed. Let's see if we get Dalvies. She's somewhat cute if you like lollies, but the blacksmith kind of looks like she's her sister and she's cuter. I mean, alright. Do we get it before 100? I mean, if it's over 90, it's not a win. So looks like it might be on the 50 one. So at 95%, or it could just be because a 10 pull, just like the girls, it is a guaranteed super rare, or is it? Yeah. These are much less exciting. It's just some of them, most of them look very plain. Like that's a ribbon. The other one was a crossbow. Oh wow, a big axe. So Beatrice, yum yum. Alright, Cynthia. It's just a ring. Oh, I guess, precious stone on it. And as with, okay, so Lucrezia, so, Luventia. Yeah, Luventia's the name of the girl. Because Luventia and Lucrezia have very similar names. That is how I remember them. Actually that one does actually look pretty cool. Alright, Elpis. Elpis is top tier. Looks like it will be on number 100. 7L. See, so the item is, well, it says gloves, but she has gloves, and now they're just, and then these, and she's wearing them like this, as if she's bound, so that's why I say BDSMA. 7th hell, so it's her gear, but was it cursed upon her? We have no idea. And she's darkness element, so is she dark or not? I don't. She has no story because she's just an epic. Well, one of top tier epics looks wise, but alright. The ruler. Oh wow! At number 100. Nope. It's a manly voice. That's not Dalvey. Oh! Alright. Actually use Leviathan in my main party, so this is a win. Although I would have preferred to get Dalvies. I mean, gear collection complete. I got absolute power title. That's for Leviathan. So actually really good. I mean, it could have been... It's not who I wanted, but see. Complete Awakening. Upgrade at least one costume plus 5. Have one. Possess exclusive. You are great gear. Many of the girls are like this. actually very close to the next achievement level, 80 points. It started about 3,000, so it takes forever after 42 or 40. Okay, so let's actually craft it. Well, not craft it,
私の
but
未
max
来
it
は
out
こ
and
の手で掴んでみせる。
equip it on her. Here we go. He already increases her magic attack without any extra stats. So let's just upgrade. Good damage. Her HP is low, so I would actually perhaps take HP because I usually put her in the front line because I put 3 girls in the front line, but they changed that. Magic resist is crap because this is a weapon. Alright, usually at 4 I stop and just do this way. Even if I've went as high as 200 and still not a guarantee you get it to +9. Go. Should though. Alright, HP, but not HP percent. So that's a joke. Defense. I guess defense could be kind of nice on her. Alright. Crit rate. Alright, crit rate we keep. Wait, why isn't that locking? Keep option. No. Confirm. Confirm the change option, right? Okay, don't remember having to do that. Alright. Okay, magic. Okay, HP, more crit rate. Alright, I'll keep the crit rate. She does crazy damage and even crazier damage. So this time I just magic attack percent. Crit damage is good. Yes, high crit rate, high crit damage. Would love more magic attack percent though. That's flat. Have a lot of gold. Magic attack percent, 9. Alright, it's 9%. Alright, confirm. Let's see. Where is it? Where did it disappear? Why am I not seeing it? It's a book. Okay, let me just show just weapons. Okay, now magically reappeared. Alright, it increases her crit rate. Her magic attack, but that's it. Ooh. Big drop in crit damage. I guess I should re-roll the crit rate of crit damage. Actually, I'll do this off stream. It would be kind of boring. Okay, they gave me BBB. All right. All right. So I apologize for not having a longer stream. I really did not think. I guess I'm used to separating Star Savior stories by 2 now because they're so freaking long. and so freaking depressing. That next up will be a bikini event, so they did say it was going to be a lot lighter because they've been pretty heavy with some goth girls. So thanks for coming. I will be streaming Thursday. I don't know if it will be polls. Uh, Maybe it will be part 2 of this story. I'll have to check. I'll know after maintenance. So check my social, well, my YouTube or Twitch or Kick that you when I make the change, will show what I'm streaming. And I'm going to wait until after maintenance. Maybe they're telling us, but I want to make sure. Sometimes they say something and then they cannot do it, so I just want to make sure. And if not this game, it probably will be Tales of Eternia Part 8. So, good evening. Thanks for coming. Razan out. Yep, that's it. Alright. Goodbye, Twitch. Goodbye, Kick. And a special goodbye to YouTube.